So we're doing exercise 5D, and in this video I'll be answering question 3D, which says, for each of the following, find the implied domain and the corresponding range for the function defined by the rule, and here we have y equals negative the square root of 9 minus x squared. So we're being asked two things in this question. We need to find the implied domain and the range. So what does it mean when it says implied domain? Well, when the domain of a function is not explicitly stated, it is assumed to consist of all real numbers for which the rule has meaning. And we refer to this as the implied or maximal domain of a function because the domain is implied by the rule. So I'm just going to give this a quick sketch to enable us to really visualize what's going on. So hopefully you all realize that this is going to be a semicircle, and this negative is going to mean it's going to be the bottom half of a semicircle. So I come to my graph and I quickly draw a semicircle. And in order for me to answer this question, I'm going to have to figure out what my radius is going to be. And hopefully you figure out that because I have a 9 here, my radius will be 3. So that will be -3, and this will be -3. Now, knowing these things now, I can tell you what my domain will be. My domain will be all the possible values of x. So it's obviously going to be from -3 to 3. Nothing outside of those will exist. So I'm going to say -3 to 3. And remember, so if I wanted to, I could put it just there. So we know that we're including those. Now I need to figure out what my range will be. My range will be all the corresponding y values. And as you can see by looking here, my lowest one will be -3. Then it's going to go up and up and up and up and up and up. And then once I get past 0, it won't exist anymore. Because hopefully you can see here, I do have a y that exists. And here I have a y that exists. But once I have there, and then once I start going above my 0, I'm no longer going to have any corresponding y values. Whoops. So let me now come here. This will be -3 to 0. So that's your answer to question 3D from exercise 5D. Hopefully this was helpful.